Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song called Stay the Night by Zedd. And we're going to start out actually on our verse part. We're going to end up cabling this on first fret to kind of match the tune. We're going to start on a C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the first fret, second finger goes to the D string on the second fret, and the third finger goes to the A string on the third fret. And if you strum just the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord. It sounds really, really happy. Now through this song though, you may want to consider using some what I call drone voicings. And a good substitute for the C could be C major 9 if you dig on C major 9. You can take first finger and go to the D string on the first fret, second finger on the A string on the third fret, third finger on the B string on the third fret, and the pinky on the high E on the third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string with all those together, that sounds C major 9. And then from the C major, we're going to be going to a D major chord. And we play D major. First finger goes to the G on the second fret, second finger goes to the high E on the second fret, the third finger goes to the B string on the third fret. And if you strum the D, G, B, and E, kind of the skinny four strings, that sounds a D major, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the D major, we're going to be going to an E minor chord. We play E minor. First finger goes to the A string on the second fret, second finger goes to the D on the second fret, and if you strum all those together, it sounds an E minor, and it sounds really, really sad. And then right after the E minor, actually, there's kind of an optional change, because you could kind of be thinking through that intro part. It's just kind of C major, and then D major, and then E minor. And actually, like on the E minor, you may want to think about using a drone voicing there, where you could take third finger and go to the B string third fret, and the pinky on the high E on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a E minor 7 chord. So you may want to think about that for the E minors too. That's C major, D major, E minor is kind of your intro change. But there is a really quick change actually to a B minor chord on the E minor if you wanted to kind of use that. There's a couple different ways you can play B minor. First finger goes to the A or the second across the entire second fret. I'll talk about some easy ways to play this in a moment too. But then you put 2 on the B string third fret, third finger on the D string fourth fret, and the pinky on the G string fourth fret. And if you strum all those together, it sounds a B minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now a lot of times with a bar chord though, you can take the skinny few strings and make smaller versions of the chord. So you can take first finger and go to the high E second fret, second finger on the B string third fret, third finger on the G string on the fourth fret. And if you strum the top 3 or the top 4 strings, that's another way you can play B minor. Another way you can play B minor is to take the third finger from the G and go to the D string on the fourth fret, and put the pinky underneath on the G string on the fourth fret to make a little bit thicker B minor. Another option would be playing something called B minor 7 repposition, which is where you put first finger on the A string second fret, second finger on the G string second fret, third finger on the high E string on the second fret. It sounds a B minor 7 in repposition. Another option, actually, because of those drone voicings, if you're digging on those, is there's a really cool B minor 7 voicing. You could do first finger on the A string second fret, second finger on the G string second fret, third finger on the B string third fret, and the pinky on the high E on the third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that can kind of get you that B note actually that's kind of in the bass on that E minor. So on the E minor, it's kind of like a quick change from E minor, B minor, through that part. So on that intro, you could do is kind of C, D major, E minor, B minor, C is kind of an E hit, C, D, E minor, B minor. Which could be a cool way to do it. Now a lot of times with a song like this though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you hit the C and just tried that a lot, you have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our verse progression. We could even leave the B minor out. And then you have C with a down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, B minor, down, down, up, down, up. Or if you want to get that B minor hit in there, it could be kind of cool to take the E minor, do a down, down, and then hit the B minor on the up, down, with the strum pattern, kind of half it. So we tried it that way. You'd have C with a down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 D, down, 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 B minor, down, down, B minor, up, down, C, down, 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 C, down, 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 D, down, 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 B minor, thing is bass notes, and a lot of times on that first down, the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass note before the chord. So on the C chord, you can do an A string for your bass, and then keep your down, up, down, up. So we have C with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, down. On the D chord, you'd have the D string for your bass on that chord. And on the E minor, you have the low E string for your bass. And on the B minor, you have the A string for your bass. So one way to kind of work that is just thinking C, C, D, E minor with basses, and you have C with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, up, down, D minor, low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, D minor, low E bass, down, down. Or you could get that E lick, that E minor lick, and you can kind of make that kind of a bass down on the E minor, bass down and up, down on the E minor, which would be very cool. So you have bass, down, E minor, up, down, up, and you hit the E minor. So you see with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, E minor, low E bass, down, E minor, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, E minor, low E bass, down, E minor, down. And then from there, we'd be going into our chord. The thing you can try with a verse too. Actually, something else that, and what it really kind of sounds like in the recording is almost like an arpeggio, where you would take the chord and then break it up different ways. So rather than playing the whole chord, you may want to kind of think about breaking up the chords in interesting ways. So you may want to kind of think about starting with your bass note and then maybe doing an arpeggio around different strings of the chord. So that might be something kind of cool to kind of try too. That piano part's really beautiful, and there's some really cool ways you can kind of try and simulate that on the guitar. So just kind of freeform idea there. But then from there, then we go into our chorus part. And our chorus starts on E minor, and then we play a D major, but then we go to a G major chord. There's a couple different ways you may want to play G major. You could do first finger on the A string, 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string, 3rd fret, third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, and the pinky on the high E string on the 3rd fret. So this is kind of a drone voicing for G major. Another voicing for G major is to do just first finger on the A string, second on the low E string, third finger, or 4th finger actually, on the high E on the 3rd fret. And that sounds another way you can do G major. And then from the G major, we're going to be going to an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string, 2nd fret, third finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now you may want to kind of consider, if you like the drone voicing, you may want to kind of consider doing an A7 sus there, where you do first finger on the D string, second on the G string, third finger on the B string, third, and the pinky on the high E string, third. And if you strum the A string to the high E, that sounds like A7 sus. You may want to kind of think about that, because then you could work all those as kind of drone voicings, and you know, just kind of go right back to that G, A7 sus. And then right after that, then we go back to G major. It's kind of weird because there's actually a B note in the bass actually through the chorus. So you may want to kind of take that G and strum just the A string of the high E string. And that sounds something called G/B, which means a G chord but with a B note, which is A string 2nd fret in the bass. And then from the G we go to a C major chord. And then we go to an E minor chord. And then we do D major, and then G major, and then we go back to A minor. And then we go to a C major, very end of our chorus. Now the weird part is the timing on that part. All the way through, you got kind of E minor, D major, G major, A minor, G/B, C major, E minor, D major, G major, A minor, C major. So we're using our strum pattern. The weird part is on that part, and actually that really kind of gets repeated for the rest of the song. Actually, that's kind of a reverse chorus progression. The weird part is there's a couple of places where the chords don't last as long. So one way to half those chords is to do a down, down, up on those chords, and kind of half it. So one way to kind of work the chorus part when it kind of cranks up is you do have the E minor with the whole strum pattern, down, up, down, D with a down, down, up, G with a down, down, up, A minor with the whole strum pattern, down, down, G/B for down, down, up, C with a down, down, up, E minor with a down, down, up, down, up, and then half a D, half a G, and then A minor, down, down, up, down, C at the end. So if we try You'd have E minor with a down, down, up, down, D, down, down, G, down, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, C, down, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, G, down, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, up. Now you can also add basses to that too if you're kind of digging on that. The E minor would have the low E string for your bass. The D would have the D string for the bass. The G's got the low E for the bass. A minor's got an A string for the bass. And if you wanted to on the G chord, if you do the A string for your bass on your G, that's the G/B. You kind of use that to lead into the C chord with the A bass. So if we tried our chorus progression with basses, one way to half those chords when we get to the halving chords is to do a bass down up on those chords. So we tried it that way. We'd have E minor, low E bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, G with low E bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, G/B, C with an A bass, down, E minor, low E bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, G with low E bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down. Now if you were digging on how we were kind of halving the E minor B in the verse though, that down, down, up on the next chord, up, down, up. You could also have the chords through the chorus that way. And then you have E minor with the down, down, up, down, D, down, down, G on the up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, G/B, down, down, C on the down, E minor, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, G on the down, E minor, down, 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 C, down, down, down. And if you want to, you can even add basses in with that. So E minor with the bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, G on the down, E minor with an A bass, down, down, G/B with an A bass, down, C on the down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, G on the down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down. And we're basically repeating part two actually that kind of recurs through the song. If you wanted to play that lick, you start out on the open G, and we do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And then we go to 4th fret on the D string 3 times. And then we go to 2nd on the G, and then open B 3 times. And then 2nd on the G, open B, 1st fret on the B string, we do that 5 times. And then open B, 1st fret on the B, 3rd fret on the B string 3 times. And then high E on the 3rd, and then 3rd on the B, and then open E 5 times. So you want G, 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 F sharp, A, B, C, B, C, D, G, D, E. And then we almost start that over again where we do the open G lick again. And then 4th fret on the D, and then 2nd on the G, open B, and then 2 on the G, open B, and then we go 1st fret on the B string 8 times. And then the last time we go to kind of the open E at the very end. And anyway, so you may want to kind of experiment with that like through the song too. Now the weird part is to play along with Zedd, instead of starting on a C major, it's actually starting on a D flat major. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 1st fret, then now your C is really a D flat major, your D is really an E flat major, your E minor is really an F minor, the B minor is really a C minor chord, and your G major is really an A flat major chord, and your A minor is really a B flat minor chord. But to take from the very, very beginning, you may want to think about all those different ways to kind of work the intro. You could just do downs with the C, D major, E minor, or you could use that B minor change and have C, D major, E minor, B minor, or we could do our Strum pattern and then we'd have C with a down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, or we could throw in that B minor change for kind of our E minor lick. And we have D with a down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, B minor, up, down, up, or we could add basses to that. And we could just kind of do that as that C, D minor change. D with D bass down, down, E minor with low E bass down, down, C with an A bass down, down, C with an A bass down, there, or you may want to try that arpeggio idea we were doing with the verse, where you kind of find some different notes to play in the chord. So you may want to kind of experiment with that and kind of find some ways to kind of work that. Or it could even be cool to kind of experiment with the fingers too, actually, and you can kind of use your thumb for your bass notes. And what I like to do is index finger goes to the G string, middle finger goes to the B string, ring finger goes to the high E string, and then your thumb kind of becomes your bass player. And you can kind of experiment with the fingers and try and find some ways to kind of break up the chords, kind of starting with your bass notes and kind of sound really good. So there are different ways to kind of do this. Right now I'm going thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index, thumb, index, actually, like on most of the chords. C, D, E minor, B minor. So we want to kind of experiment with that too. That could be a cool way to kick off the tune. And then from there, then we go into our chorus part. And our chorus, we got kind of D minor, D major, G major, A minor, G slash B, C major, E minor, D major, G major, A minor, C major. Different points where you may want to kind of kick it off that way, actually, through the song, kind of listen for the down choruses. And then, or we could try it with our strum pattern, and we have E minor with the down, down, up, down, D, down, down, G, down, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, G slash B, C, E minor, down, up, down, D, down, down, G, down, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, or we could add basses to that. B with the D bass, down, G with the A bass, down, A with the A bass, down, up, down, G slash B with the A bass, down, C with the A bass, down, E minor with the A bass, down, up, down, D with the D bass, down, G with the A bass, down, A minor with the A bass, down, up, down, C with the A bass, down, up, down, E minor with the A bass, down, up, down, D with the D bass, down, G with the A bass, down, A minor with the A bass, down, up, down, G slash B, C with the A bass, down, E minor with the A bass, down, up, down, D with the D bass, down, G with the A bass, down, A minor with the A bass, down, up, down, C with the A bass, down, up, down, or we can kind of try that other way of splitting our down, down, up, down with the down, down on the first chord, up, down, up on the second chord. And we have E minor with the down, down, up, down, D on the down, down, G on the up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, C on the up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, D with the down, down, G on the up, down, E minor, down, 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 C, down, down, or we could add basses to that. E minor, D with the D bass, down, G on the up, down, A minor with the A bass, down, down, G slash B with A bass, down, C on the up, down, E minor with the A bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, G on the up, down, A minor with the A bass, down, down, C with the A bass, down, down. Or if you're playing lead guitar, you may want to kind of try that lead lick that we were kind of playing around with and kind of experimenting with those notes. Kind of might be kind of cool, like through the song too. So you may want to kind of listen out. You can even kind of experiment with those notes. Might be kind of cool to kind of experiment with that and just kind of get some free-form lead. And then we're basically repeating that through the song. Although there's one really cool guitar breakdown actually, where it goes into some things called power chords. You may want to kind of experiment with this actually. And basically it's following the chorus progression actually that we play through the rest of the song. But we could start off on an E5 power chord. And we play E5. First finger goes to the A string on the second fret. And the way that this feels actually through the tune is as if you take the flat of your right hand and kind of lay it down on top of the strings, and we'd be strumming on just the E and the A string, and I'm kind of doing 8 downs on that for the E5. And then instead of a D chord, we could do a D5 power chord, and we play D5. First finger goes to the G on the second fret, and you strum just the D and that G string together. And then there's this really cool lick around the G5 actually, where you start on G5, which is where you got first finger on what would have been 3rd fret. It's really 4th fret. 3rd finger is going to the A string on what would have been 5th fret. It's really 6th fret. It's kind of a G5. And there's this cool little lick where you go from that G5 to something I call a D3/F sharp, where you do first finger on the low E string 2nd fret and keep the 3rd finger or the pinky on the A string 5th fret. So it's kind of this little G, 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 F sharp, G, G, F sharp, G. It's kind of a little lick that kind of happens around that. So you got E5, D5 for 4, and then G5 with that lick. And then we go to an A5 power chord where you do your first finger on the A string, or on the D string 2nd fret, and strum just the A and the D strings. And then for the G/B, you could actually use a B5 power chord, where you do first finger on the A string 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the D string on the 4th fret, or what would have been 4th fret, kind of adjusted for the capo. That's called B5. And then for the C chord, you could take that shape and then slide it over to 1 fret. So now you got first finger on the A string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the D string, 5th fret. And that sounds a C5 power chord. So you may want to kind of use power chords through that part. You'd have the E5, D5, G lick, A5, B5, C5, E5, D5, G5, A5, C5. So it's kind of following that same chord progression. But now we're using power chords. It's going to sound really, really powerful. And with all these chords, they're like scaled down. And what we're doing really is kind of playing through just the root and the 5th for the chord. So you may want to kind of think about using that actually, especially if you're kind of taking all these parts and designing how you're going to cover it out. Actually, that could be a really cool breakdown. And then there are a couple of choruses, like I said before, like where they're just working just downs. And that might be a cool way to kind of work your outro chorus, actually, like the last time through. It's just to kind of break it down into just downstrokes on each chord. And there's also a couple of places actually where you'll kind of hear the C actually right before that solo part, where you may want to kind of take, as you're going through it, kind of working some hits on the C major. So you may want to listen out for that. There's kind of this one spot where you have the A minor and then kind of kill the C and then kind of ride it out. So you may want to kind of figure out how you're going to do the breaks. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Stay the Night by Zedd. So good luck!